Hey, what's up, YouTubers? Welcome to Schopfield Music. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and bell it, yo. Cheers.
One more time.
Well, finally, getting started on Sweet Melissa. Got to do Freebird as well. But we're going to run through the process of recording on my end. Now, Napoleon's got his done. He's already sent me the files. I pulled them off Dropbox. So if you've been following me on some of the other videos that I've put out there, you know that I run with a Behringer X32 producer. On the other end here, that is the snake, the S16 snake, and I keep that over there to mic the drums. I used to run everything where I had to physically run the faders and all that good stuff because I didn't really understand the whole digital aspect of things. I went from an analog mixer to the digital. I had stickers all over everything, so I knew what was going on. But nowadays, I don't need it. I can run an Ethernet cable from the mixer sitting right next to the computer desk to the computer. And now I have digitally, there is the mixer. 1 through 16 is on the actual mixer. 17 through 32 is over on the snake. Once I have opened up my edit, and this is where I connect it, it'll ask you, do you want to sync it from the mixer to the computer or the computer to the mixer? I always do the computer to the mixer. So once this is up and running and I have my mixer going, which this is all free software, by the way. This came with the mixer. Now I have to record. So I go to my apps on my Mac and I have my traction. Okay? Click on traction. Wait a minute for that to come up. And you can see I've already got some projects I'm working on right now. There's Megan's New Rules music. I've been cutting some music for my daughter for her ice skating. I want to create a project. So I go in here. And this is, again, free software. This came with the mixer. New project. So we type in the project name. I'll call this John's Sweet Melissa. Create project. Double click this. It'll open up our recording platform. The input 1 be my vocal microphone. Click on the track 1. I come down to here and I can fill in what I want to call that, and that will be my Shure Beta 58A mic. Input 2, let's make that, we're going to go through the rock crusher for the guitars. Click on the inputs, click on 2. And then I'm going to call this electric guitar. So now I have my vocals, I have my electric guitar in. I will add the bass line in later after I figure out if he needs it. So until then I can just delete the remaining tracks here. Fit all tracks on screen. Now we are ready to record. Getting a project on here automatically comes up with a file over here. It says John's Sweet Melissa. So everything that I will have recorded now, as long as I save it and then export it, will go right to that file right there. Now what you would need to do, if you were ready to start playing, you would click the R and the R, and then you come down here to the red circle down there and you would hit record. Here's an example. There's a little bit of a click time that comes in, and now it's recording. La 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 la. I'm just gonna sing into the microphone. Done. Now, as soon as you're done recording, make sure you click the R's because you don't want to continue recording while you're trying to do a playback. Now you'll notice nothing was recorded on the electric guitar because that's not plugged in or playing. We might need a little gain. There's a little bit of a click time that comes in, and now it's recording. La 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 la. Just gonna sing into the microphone. And we will not save this. We will delete this. Now we're starting over. We don't have everything plugged in just yet. It will be going through the Rock Crusher recording. Once I turn the Rock Crusher recording on, I can then come over here, turn on my Ampete 444 switcher, This allows me to run my effects loop through all my amps that I want. I will then pick 2 because my cab 2 is mic'd up or jacked up with the Rivera Rock Crusher recording. I will click number 2 on the amps and I can turn Dirty Shirley on. That's the amp we're going to be using. I found the tones I liked right here, and there was 1 pedal that I'll be using, maybe 2. I might use the compressor. But I was going to use the Jan Ray. So I'll be using that and the Origin Effects compressor. So we got Dixie out. And I almost forgot, you guys all know I use OnSong app. I click on my OnSong app, and while that's coming up, I will power up my pedal that I use to turn the pages on the tablet. And I already have Sweet Melissa up because I was messing with that a little bit ago. Lock this up in the tablet holder I got, and I'll put this down on the ground. Plug in Dixie, and I always double check to make sure the Rock Crusher is on. The amp I think would save it. I just don't like to take any chances. Dirty Shirley is on. Now we're going to, oh, and I did just change the strings on this. We're going to tune it up. I'm going to hit record on just the electric guitar, and I forgot to show you guys this. What I have to do here, create a new track, fit all tracks on the screen, and track 2 will be Sweet Melissa Napoleon's. This is what Napoleon sent me. So it's coming in pretty high. I'm going to turn. This is how I'm going to lay down my track. I will record to his track, but when I render my file and save it, I will then delete his track or just mute it over here and then only have open what I want to save on the file. I am probably going to be doing the vocals on this, so he sent me a track without vocals. I'm going to play guitar to his vocals, and then I'm going to bring in the other one without the vocals and see if they line up. Alright, so we're going to find some tones. Unmute the Boss ES8. I'm already liking the sustain that that's given me, so I'm going to go with the compressor. So now, I stopped the recording on this because I was going to play that through the recording that we just made here. But what I've got to do at this point is run the file that Napoleon sent me on the back side of this, so that way I can hit record from here. I'm not going to record Napoleon's, but I will be recording my electric guitar. And so we'll go through this and hear what it sounds like. See if we can get the timing right and levels right. so Sweet Melissa Part 2, we got the tones figured out, then using the free software for the mixer on the computer, which is called X32 Edit, and then using the free software for the recording, which is the Traction software. Thanks for joining me on Sweet Melissa, part whatever I am going to be. I think I'm part 2 on this, actually. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and bell it, yo! Cheers!
Hey, it's Allman here. Thanks for checking out Schopfield Music. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, here's a couple more for you. And as always, don't forget to subscribe. Leave a comment with what you think, and we'll get back with you. And as John always says,
Bell it, yo!
alright guys, we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.